Printers are sometimes the toughest thing to install and uninstall and manage and so forth. One very, very important note, and you see I put it in all caps here. To Microsoft, a printer refers to a print driver, not the device itself. So when you see manage printers or anything, any reference in a Microsoft document that talk about printers, it's talking about print drivers. If it's talking about the actual physical printer, it calls that a printing device. So just bear that in mind when you look at documentation. So how do we install a printer? Well, first of all, you typically need to have the driver already on your system or available to your system before you can install the printer. That is to say, before you can connect that printer. So we have assumed here that you've already gone through this process or uploaded and run the manufacturer's software. Right? So we're assuming you've done all that and the driver is in place. Now you need to add that printer, that is to say connect it as an active device. So now we're going to go down to Start, down to Settings, and we will go to Devices. And then here is Printers and Scanners. So you can see here I've got Add Printer or Scanner, and if I have the driver ready for that device, it will now find it, and then I can click on it and install it, or that is to say connect it. Until I do that, it won't show up down here, and it will not show up when I go to print a document unless it's down here in these installed or connected devices. Now if I wanted to disconnect one, let's say that I don't ever use this fax, which I don't, by the way. I'm just going to say remove device, and it'll ask, are you sure you want to remove this device? And sometimes this will not actually disappear until I reboot, but that device will now go away. We can also do the same thing in the control panel. This time we're going to go to Hardware and Sound, and then Devices and Printers. And as you can see when we get there, there we go. We have Add a Printer or Add a Device, or I can click on a printer or a device that I already have, and I can remove that device. I can also see its properties, by the way, and this is where we would do our sharing that we looked at earlier. If it was connected directly to my computer, I could share it out as a network share. And so all that is done here either in the control panel or the settings app in order to manage, that is to say connect and disconnect these printers.